Our major stories this week for college football is UNLV. Now, of course, they're the biggest winners out of the Oakland Raiders move to Las Vegas. Now, of course, that brand new stadium, which you're seeing on your screen right now, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe over there, plug. You are seeing a beautiful $65,000 seat stadium in which UNLV and, of course, the Raiders will share. I guess really the Raiders are sharing it with UNLV. And I'm calling it right now. UNLV is officially on the come up. They are. Within 3 years, they will be a group of 5 favorite. I'm calling it right now. UNLV, now they get to benefit from the new stadium and the city that will house the Raiders from now on, starting in 2020. And their president went on to say, quote, UNLV and the entire Rebel family welcome the Oakland Raiders to Las Vegas. We look forward to a long-term partnership with the Raiders, and the Stadium Authority Board will give UNLV football access to world-class stadium and accompanying game day experience that will rival the best in college football, end quote. Now, the construction of the new stadium, the Rebels will go from holding a capacity of 40,000 in their Sam Boyd Stadium right now to 65,000. Then you also get the new facilities that UNLV had already planned, and now they're getting that on top of this, and they're going to share it with the Raiders. They're going to also use their facilities. This is a win-win. And this is why I'm calling. Now, I know you look, well, UNLV, they went 4-8 last year. The year before that, they won 2-10. They've been struggling. Here's the deal. And yes, the 65,000 seat stadium, well, you still got to fill that up. It can hold that much, but you still got to fill that up. This is why UNLV is on the come up. Let me explain here. UNLV, of course, these facilities, if you talk to any student athletes, I have the privilege, I work for a scouting agency, I've interned at a high school football, and you talk to student athletes, and you ask them, what are the main factors into your recruiting decision? Obviously, the school and the coach, but facilities comes up about 3 factors. In the top 3 factors, facilities is somewhere in there, give or take, depending on that athlete and when they say it. Facilities is number 1. It is top 3. So now UNLV gets this. You look on the map, UNLV, they can now start getting kids that are overlooked by the California schools, by the Washington schools, by Oregon schools. And now they're like, well, I can just come over here. During the break, I'm not that far from home. I can go travel. I can go see my family. And I get to play in this spectacular, beautiful stadium. And I get solid education. UNLV is a nice school. I got to be in Las Vegas. Why not come here? Now it's more attractive. And now UNLV will be able to sell out some of those games. They'll get bigger opponents because now they can house more visitors, I guess you can say. And this now puts UNLV in. I mean, I'm not trying to talk about the Big 12 expansion all over again because last offseason, that's all we talked about. But it's going to come up again at some point. It looks like this offseason it's going to get skipped. But it's going to come up at some point. Now UNLV can rival a lot of those schools and say, look, we've now got the Raiders here. We're going to have a hockey team here. Baseball, if they ever expand, could go there. If the NBA expands, Las Vegas now becomes a popular destination. Still hoping for the Seattle Supersonics. But UNLV becomes relevant. And when you're looking at schools, Colorado State was obviously a popular pick and a favorite as well. They're upgrading their stadium to a beautiful stadium. If you have not seen it yet, please go check it out. That stadium is going to be beautiful. But now UNLV says, look, we've got this. Everybody's coming here. Las Vegas is still Las Vegas. We deserve to play with the big dogs. I'm telling you, it's not going to be this year. Maybe next year you'll start seeing a big rise. But UNLV is going to start getting up there. And, of course, that brand new stadium won't be in place until 2020. But let me know in the comment section down below. Do you see UNLV being a Group of 5 favorite? I think so. And now they could possibly rival to probably go into a Power 5 conference within 5 years.